Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Pratesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you guys another video. So I hope you guys are all doing well and that you're having a great day. Today is February 20th of 2020. So in this video here today, we're going to be taking a look at some interesting pieces of news from Cardano. So today is the big day. The OBFT Hardfork is going to be happening on the Cardano mainnet today. So taking a look at some interesting news regarding that, as well as some of the new features for the incentivized testnet version of Daedalus. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you guys are new to the channel and if you enjoy content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stay notified when I post a new video, go ahead and click that notification bell. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this video today. Here we're going to be taking a look at some news from Cardano. So first thing, I have an article from Crypto Slate. We're going to be looking at some of the developments here, talking about Cardano seeing a huge year-to-date network activity growth. So looking at this article, I've got some topics highlighted here. So after years of research and slow development, the Cardano network is now closer than ever to being open for business. The launch of the incentivized testnet for the Shelley era of the Cardano blockchain incited a lot of the Cardano community to take action and participate in the network, leading to its immense success. So as time goes by, more and more users seem to be flocking to Cardano. 2020 looked like it's going to be a breakthrough year for the promising blockchain project. According to data from Into the Block, the blockchain has been thriving this year, seeing almost every network-related metric going up since the beginning of the year. In a February 17th tweet, the company showed that the number of daily active addresses on Cardano reached their all-time high on February 12th with 9,760 addresses. This, the company said, represents a 319% increase from the 2,330 addresses that were active on January 1st. So within a little bit more than a month, over 3 times the number of addresses. So could this be in preparation for what people are anticipating here with Shelley? So the active address ratio on the Cardano network has seen a 231% rise from the beginning of the year. The network's January 1st active address ratio was 0.58%. On February 17th, the network saw an active address ratio of 1.93%. That means that 1.93% of the addresses on the network have made at least one transaction by February 17th. The overall number of transactions on the network has also been on the rise, seeing an average of 3,610 transactions daily in the past week. The network's 4,230 transactions recorded earlier this month represent a huge increase from the beginning of the year when the network dipped with almost 1,000 transactions. All right, so interesting news coming from Cardano. We can see that as the project is continuing its development, more and more people are gaining awareness of the platform. And could this be in preparation for Shelley? Once we see staking on the mainnet, people are going to be able to earn passive rewards for holding ADA. So exciting news. Today also marks the day that Cardano is going to be undergoing the OBFT Hardfork. So some news here from this article, also from Crypto Slate. I'm going to be linking to these articles down in the description below if you guys want to check them out. Lots of information here. So taking a look at it, in a culmination of more than a year's worth of work, IOHK has announced that its advanced proof-of-stake protocol, Ouroboros, is ready to be deployed. The protocol, which will act as a bridge between Cardano's Byron and Shelley eras, is set to be updated to Ouroboros BFT. So there was a video that was released from Tim Harrison, the Director of Communications at IOHK. The company has successfully tested Ouroboros on the Byron testnet. It will be deployed on February 20th on Epoch 176, Harrison said. Epochs are periods of time in the Cardano blockchain in which the network knows in advance who will have the right to generate a new block. Epochs are divided into multiple slots, each one about 20 seconds long. He noted that those holding ADA will not have to do anything to prepare for the update, as it will happen behind the scenes. Users currently participating in the Shelley Incentivized Testnet, as well as users holding their funds on the Yoroi and Daedalus wallets, also won't be affected by the update. So this is really a positive step in the development on the Cardano platform, but it's also something that's happening very much behind the scenes, said Harrison. So what is the OBFT Hardfork? Essentially, the Ouroboros Byzantine Fault Tolerance Protocol update is an important step for both IOHK and the Cardano network. The update will help the company transition the Cardano blockchain from the Ouroboros Classic consensus protocol, which is currently being used on the Byron mainnet, to the Ouroboros Genesis, which is a protocol that will power the Shelley mainnet once it's launched. Harrison called Ouroboros BFT a stepping stone in compatibility that will enable the evolution of Cardano. It will transition the blockchain from its federated Byron era to the decentralized proof-of-stake network that will become Shelley. While the company refers to the update as a hard fork, it's actually a protocol update that has been planned and managed all the way back in Cardano's white paper. Harrison's video update is also worth mentioning in itself, as it shows that IOHK has kept its promise when it comes to improving communications with its community. The company is currently putting a lot of effort into both marketing and PR in order to promote the massive developments happening on the Cardano network. Yes, absolutely. I completely agree. I believe that they are really stepping their game up here in terms of developments, in keeping the community updated. I have to say, from doing my research in all these different projects, I think that Cardano is probably the most transparent blockchain project out in the space right now. Probably even more transparent than Ethereum. You know, we can see Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, constantly coming out with AMAs. I mean, I wish something like that would happen from Vitalik, right? And as you guys know, Charles Hoskinson was actually a co-founder of Ethereum. So it seems like he's implementing a lot of the ideas or the problems that were solved with things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and whatnot. That's going to be happening here with Cardano. And the team is really putting forth a lot of effort to bring that to light. So that is it for news. Taking a look at some things here regarding the Shelley Incentivized Testnet for those of you hodlers out there who are able to earn passive rewards on your ADA. So the updated version of Daedalus here for the ITN, I wanted to share with you guys some of my thoughts on some of the updated features of the wallet. So most notably, you know, you guys can download the wallet, and one thing that we see here, I mean, I feel like delegation center, stake pools, and rewards, so the three tabs that we have at the top here, more or less the same. Most notably, some of the features here on the stake pools tab is going to be, let's click on one of these for example. Let's use Digi again. Shout out to you, Rick. Great job. Love the work that you do. Digital Fortress. So if we click on the tile here for the particular stake pool, we can see one thing that they've added that I really enjoy is the saturation metric. So there's a nice little bar here that shows a percentage as to the saturation of the stake pool, depending on the amount of stake that's being delegated currently. So I think that's a great metric to have incorporated when it comes time to choose which stake pool is going to be best to delegate to. This makes it easy to gauge whether or not you're going to be able to get the best returns possible by delegating to a certain stake pool. Also, we can see that these icons here, it looks like a little, what would you call that? A flask with a brew? So yeah, there's a little icon here. And when you hover over it, it's saying experimental features, data may be inaccurate. And we can see those two icons are here for rank and performance. As you guys know, currently we're on a testnet, so these metrics are theoretical. This is really just to be able to gauge the performance on the testnet. Once we see these features rolled over onto the mainnet, I feel like they're going to more accurately reflect these metrics. So just some of the notable things that I've found interesting here with the incentivized testnet. I did go ahead and put out a little how-to video. If you guys are having trouble downloading the ITN or updating your version of Daedalus for the testnet, go ahead and check out that tutorial. A lot of people have found that helpful. I will Go ahead and link to that here on the side if you guys want to check it out. But anyway, guys, I do hope that you found some value from this video here today. If you guys enjoy this type of content, go ahead and drop a like for me. If you guys want to start a conversation, if you guys have any suggestions for future videos, go ahead and let me know down in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, take care.